Hello, question number 15. It says that there is a cup which is having a shape of a frustum of a cone and it is placed on a horizontal tabletop. So this is a horizontal tabletop on which this frustum of cone type cup has been placed, and its mass and diameter is known to us. Moreover, there's a uniform rod placed like this, and this rod has a mass and it's making angle theta. So this angle is theta, which is 60 degree from the horizontal. We need to find the maximum length of this rod so that the system will not turn over. Now, from common experience, you can think of, or observation, you can think of, if we keep on increasing this length of this rod, so at certain length, the entire system will become unstable. That means it will try to turn up like this. So that's a toppling condition basically. So we need to find that how much length we can grow or increase of this rod so that it doesn't topple. So let's solve it. We can use the same figure as it is given there. So we will try to draw the free body diagram of this. If we try to draw the free body diagram for maximum length, then you can think of like it at extremum condition, this normal reaction will be shifting to this corner, because whenever there is much load on this side, so normal reaction will be shifting from center point towards this, and it can go up to this corner point, not beyond. So that's a normal reaction location, and the frictional force will be acting in the horizontal direction. Let's say this point is A. Moreover, the gravitational force of this cup is going to have a line of action passing through the center or midline, so that's a small mg. Let's say that's a C1, center of the first, that's cone. Rod will have a center somewhere here. Let's say this is center somewhere there, C2. And it will have a gravitational force acting vertically downside, capital Mg. Its line of action is going to be some sort of this. Now, with respect to, or with about this point A, these two torques are going to be very important. Let's say this distance, which is going to be useful for us, is x, and the distance of this point has been given to us as a d for diameter, and this midpoint is going to have at a half distance, that is d by 2, which you can call it as a radius. Now, about A point, and for the system not to turn over, so we can write the condition for the system not to turn over. What the condition should be, that means torque about A should be in this direction, which is clockwise, right? So we can say the torque of small mg should be dominating the torque of capital Mg. So we can have a condition like this: small mg into the perpendicular distance, which is d by 2, should be greater than or equal to the torque of this capital Mg, which is capital Mg, the force, into the perpendicular distance, which is x. So from here we can say this x should be less than or equal to small m, g is getting cancelled out, d divided by twice m, capital M. So that's condition for x. Now we can calculate this x in terms of L by 2. Now if we consider the length of this rod as capital L, then you'll find this half will be L by 2, because uniform rod will have a center of mass at this midpoint. Though in this figure C2 may not be appearing at this mid location, but it's going to be at midpoint. So that means the rod will be even length, having more length as shown in the figure. Now if we are using this triangle, we can use this right angled triangle. You can see on this right angled triangle, this is going to behave like hypotenuse. This angle is going to be at base with the base. So this base, this entire distance is going to be written as L by 2 cosine theta. So can we say this x has to be equal to, from the triangle, is going to be L by 2 cosine theta minus d. Now we can substitute this x value in this inequality. So we'll say L by 2 cos theta minus d is going to be less than or equal to small m d divided by twice capital M. Further simplification, we'll say L by 2 cos theta. This can be transferred this side, so it will become plus d is going to be less than or equal to When it's going to become there, so we can simplify it like a small m plus twice m as a common with d divided by twice m. Now angle is less than 90 degrees, so cos theta is positive, 2 is positive, so we can multiply, divide. So that means we are dividing by cos theta and multiplying by 2. So L should be less than or equal to 2 and 2 getting cancelled out. It's like small m plus twice capital M d divided by capital M cos theta. So that becomes the expression for L value calculation. Now we can put the values like small m, capital M, theta, and we can simplify. Once you do that, I'm leaving this calculation to you. So this L comes out to be less than or equal to 40 centimeter. And that will become our final answer. So expression for this answer is coming like this. So we can say that this is our final answer, and numerical value based on the numbers given to us becomes this, which means if this rod is up to 40 centimeter length, the system will not turn over. If it goes beyond 40 centimeter, then it will topple. So what is the maximum permissible value? So we'll say L max for safe has to be 40 centimeters. So 40 centimeter will become our answer. Thank you.